Lao Tzu emphasized the importance of simplicity. In youth, avoid the pursuit of excessive materialism and complexity. Instead, embrace simplicity, for it leads to a more content and peaceful life. Change is inevitable, and resisting it can lead to regrets later in life. Lao Tzu encourages us to go with the flow and adapt to life's transitions gracefully. In a world that often values quick results, learn the value of patience. Cultivate the ability to wait and endure, which will serve you well in your older years. Show kindness and compassion to others in your youth. These qualities not only make life more meaningful, but also create a sense of fulfillment in old age. Lao Tzu stressed the importance of balance and moderation in all aspects of life. Avoid extreme behaviors and decisions that may haunt you in the long run. Develop a habit of self-reflection early on. Know yourself, your strengths, and your weaknesses. This self-awareness will help you make better choices and avoid regrets as you age. While planning for the future is essential, don't forget to live in the present. Cherish each moment as it comes, as old age often brings regrets about missed opportunities. Lao Tzu believed in living in harmony with nature. Take time to connect with the natural world and appreciate its beauty. This connection can bring solace in your later years. Be humble in your youth and throughout your life. Arrogance and pride often lead to regrets, while humility opens doors to wisdom and growth. Lao Tzu's teachings emphasize the cultivation of inner peace. Learning to find peace within yourself can be a source of great strength and contentment as you age. In youth, learn to let go of attachments to material possessions and ego. The less you cling to these, the freer and happier you'll be in old age. Strive to avoid unnecessary conflicts and seek peaceful resolutions. Regret over past disputes can weigh heavily on one's heart. In later years, respect and learn from the wisdom of your elders. Their experiences can guide you and help you avoid similar pitfalls. Take care of your physical and mental health from an early age. Staying active and making healthy choices can help you age with vitality and fewer regrets. Invest time and effort in nurturing relationships with family and friends. In old age, these bonds become precious, and regrets often center around neglecting them. The teachings of philosophers like Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, Epicurus, and many others contain powerful lessons that resonate through the ages. Their insight into virtue, knowledge, enlightenment, nature, and the human experience transcends culture and era. The sages of antiquity offer life guidance that many wish they had grasped earlier. By learning from those who walked the path before us, we can live more purposefully and avoid wasted effort. Although separated by millennia, the principles of the ancients provide a moral compass to illuminate our way. Their voices patiently guide us to know ourselves, seek truth, find balance, embrace change, and align with the eternal flow. Ancient philosophers light our path so we may walk in step with the rhythms of nature and arrive sooner serenity and wisdom. The ancient Greek philosopher Socrates famously stated, "Know thyself." He believed that self-knowledge was the key to living wisely. Socrates encouraged people to reflect on their values, beliefs, and character to gain wisdom. He asked probing questions to uncover assumptions and push people to think critically. Self-examination helps us understand our strengths, weaknesses, and true motivations. Knowing oneself provides clarity and direction in life. Many people later regret not taking the time for introspection and self-discovery when they were younger. Plato was a student of Socrates who carried on his mentor's teachings. He established a famous Platonic academy devoted to philosophy and the pursuit of truth through dialogue and reason. Plato taught that the highest human goal is striving for truth, knowledge, and moral virtue. He believed wisdom and truth exist as perfect, immutable forms that the mind can apprehend through effort and discernment. For Plato, cultivating wisdom required a lifelong commitment to learning, contemplation, and living justly. Many people appreciate the importance of seeking truth, knowledge, and virtue only later in life. The renowned philosopher Aristotle tutored Alexander the Great and pioneered studies in logic, metaphysics, politics, ethics, and more. Among his famous teachings is the Golden Mean, the idea that virtue and excellence are found in moderation, not extremes. Courage, for example, is the mean between cowardice and recklessness. Aristotle advocated pursuing purpose and excellence through balance in all aspects of life. This applies to emotions, appetites, ambition, relationships, work, leisure, and more. Many people reflect later in life that they would have benefited from developing habits of moderation and balance when they were younger. The ancient Greek philosopher Epicurus founded a school devoted to attaining happiness through moderate living and cultivating close friendships. He taught that death was not to be feared since we no longer exist to experience anything when we die. Our non-existence after death is thus nothing to worry about. Epicurus encouraged enjoying life's simple pleasures in the present rather than fixating on the past or future. Many people later regret spending their youth worrying about death or the afterlife instead of making the most of their time alive. The Roman Stoic philosopher Seneca counseled that learning to govern one's emotions and desires is essential for wisdom and resilience. He taught practices of self-discipline, reflection, and indifference to external things beyond one's control. By mastering emotions and expectations, we can better handle life's difficulties and remain steadfast. Seneca's teachings instruct us not to waste time on destructive emotions like anger, jealousy, or excessive grief. His wisdom guides us in living a meaningful life. Many people acknowledge later in life they would have benefited from learning to manage their destructive emotions when they were younger.